In this video, we will show you some breathtaking incidents that occurred in real life in which the chance of surviving was impossible, but yet all these individuals somehow managed to survive. Greg Rass is a wildlife conservation biologist from United Kingdom. One day Greg took his plane to search for the endangered animal rhino. Unfortunately, during the search, his plane's wings somehow fell apart and he ended up crashing. The plane's crash was very bad and it resulted to severe injuries to Greg as he found himself unable to move due to his legs getting broken after crashing. Things got even worse when he realized that the location in which he crashed is filled with deadly animals like lions and hyenas.
Mentally, I had to stay with it, because if you get into depression, that's it, the game's over. It made me very conscious how totally alone I was.
To survive from this horrific situation, each time Greg felt or heard a deadly animal approaching him, he used an iron bar, which was next to him, and he hit it as strongly as he could to the plane's remaining chassis.
I knew if something came one step closer, then would have meant that I'd failed.
As a result, this made a loud sound and scared animals and made them run away. The reason why a lot of these dangerous animals got near Greg was due to his massive bleeding after the crash, and the smell of his blood caught their attention. After 27 long hours, the rescue teams finally arrived and saved Greg's life.
Of course, you don't go through something like this without there being change in who you are. I always treated life every day as precious, but it's even more precious now.
In 2013, Harrison used to work as a chef in a big ship which unfortunately sank in the middle of the sea. During the time of the ship sinking, Harrison was in the bathroom when this disaster took place. According to Harrison, he heard the voices of the crew shouting loudly and crying for survival. But as time progressed, their voices slowly faded.
I thought of my family, thought of my mom, my brothers, my wife, and I was right in the water and I know I'm going to die.
Sadly, everyone died in the ship except Harrison. Harrison survived thanks to an air pocket which allowed him to breathe. The ship sank deep in water, but by a miracle, the water didn't reach the room in which Harrison was stuck due to an air pocket. After 3 days, rescue teams were sent to recover all the dead bodies from the ship, but to their surprise, the divers found Harrison alive.
Alright, you found one, yeah? He's alive, he's alive. Okay, keep him there, keep him there. Okay. What's your name? Harrison. Okay, Harrison.
I was there like that. I kept calm, and I was bold because I was not afraid anymore because I know it's life and death. The line is already drawn. If you want to come, let it come.
Thankfully, Harrison survived without any major injuries. It's been over 10 years since this incident, and now Harrison is perfectly healthy and happy. In addition, Harrison has become a diver himself, and here are some of his recent images. When Zaid was 2 years old, a burning candle fell onto his blanket, engulfing him flames and causing him 4th-degree burns. Those who don't know the meaning of 4th-degree burns, they are the highest degree of burns. They affect all layers of skin, muscles, tendons, and even bones. Zaid was rushed to the hospital immediately. By a miracle, several doctors managed to save Zaid's life, but not without some heavy sacrifices. Unfortunately, Zaid lost 5 toes on his left foot, 1 toe from his right foot, and he also lost his eyesight. However, Zaid has not given up. In fact, he stated he wants to inspire people, and he was made an honorary police officer.
Now determined,
I want to inspire people.
aiming to be a protector as a police officer.
Sumbora, a 28-year-old Cambodian man who left his house at night with a torch to find some bat droppings which are known as guano. They can be used as fertilizers and considered a very valuable item in Cambodia. Apparently, the poor man was trying to make some money to help his family, but unfortunately for him, he slipped between 2 rocks after trying to retrieve his torch which fell off his hands. Sumbora ended up being stuck in the cave for 4 days straight. He was stuck so badly, he couldn't do anything. His family immediately started looking for him. He was trapped inside the cave by Chakari Mountain, and his friend, who often used to join him for collecting these droppings, somehow found him. His friend and the rescue team tried to get him out, but it was not easy because the entrance was too thin and narrow. As a result, the rescuers had to break parts of the cave to clear enough space and get him out. After 10 hours of work, they finally managed to save him. Sumbora suffered injuries in his head, chest, and knee. After this incident, police chief of the area stated that climbing the mountain of this area from now on will be banned to prevent any similar incidents in future. Thank you for watching our video. It will be great if you help us reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Join the journey and become a part of our family by subscribing to our channel.